What's up, guys? Welcome to the quarantine. I'm your host Wolf, and today we're going to take a look at a Kickstarter that I got in called Ni Ichi. Now, this game plays 3 to 6 players, and it is by Iron Mark Games, and it says it plays in about 15 minutes. I would say that's accurate. And I've only played it 3 and 4 players, but again, it goes up to 6. So the game is an incredibly light little card game where you attack each other. So let's take a look how it plays, shall we? Okay, this is how Ni Ichi is going to be set up. So the way it's going to work is, in the rulebook, it's going to state, depending on how many players, you're going to have elements 1 through 5, which are the element cards. They're green, red, and blue. And then you're going to have 6 special cards, which are just gray. And then you're going to get those all good and shuffled up. And then you're going to deal them out to each player. I'm not going to, just so I can show you some things. But you're going to deal them out to each player until each player has 7, which should be the entire deck of cards. If it's not, you counted wrong and redo it and learn to count a little better. So, which I've done it. So, counting's hard. But anyways, the way it's going to work is each player is going to go through their hand of 7 cards, and you're going to pick one of these. And the higher the number, the more damage it does, but the slower it goes. But the lower the number, like this, or those zeros you saw, they go first, but they don't do as much damage. Because at the end of the game, you want to have the least amount of damage in your damage pile, which I'll get to. So, let's say, hypothetically, this player is going to play this, and this player is going to play this, and this player play that. So now you guys are going to go Ni Ichi and flip them all over. So now, starting with the lowest number, they're going to choose a player to play this card on. So, this player's going to go, you know what, you can have this one. So this player's going to go, you know what, bite me, you can have this one. Now, this player has an interesting predicament. Not really an interesting predicament, but still. You notice this symbol here. This can only be played on either a nothing, if he didn't have any cards here in his combat pile, or this could be played on a fire. Because water beats fire, fire beats earth, earth beats water. So, he can go, you know what, I'm going to put this right over here, because that's a fire card, so it can be played on it. So now, after all the cards have been played, this player has to take all these cards, put them over here into their damage pile, meaning they just took 7 damage, which is huge. But this character, because he had the highest number on top, this one stays here. And then you go ahead and do the exact same thing. So, let's say, another example, we'll do this. I'm just going to put him face up here. And then, my brain is not working very well here. So we're going to do this, and okay, there we go. We'll do this. So, starting off, let's just say, instead, rather than me trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, we'll say this is the combat card. This is the combat card he had in his thing. So we're going to flip this over, and these are the cards that they played. So what this player can do is, chances are, seeing that he sees that, chances are he's taking all the damage this turn. So he can take this and play this on himself. Meaning now he's got a 1 on top. So he probably won't be taking any damage. However, this is going to be able to be played on it, but the way this now works is because he played it on his own pile, he can give his combat pile to somebody who does not have a combat pile. So he's going to go, you know what? Bite me. Here, you can have that. So he just cleared himself of his combat pile. So then now this player is going to go ahead and play it on him, because why not? So what he's going to do is he has 2 choices. He can discard this and not play it, meaning both players, pardon me, both players are going to go ahead and take their combat damage, or he can play it on himself and just he will. So he's not dumb, so he's going to discard this card and make both of them take the damage. And the game is just going to go on like that until all 7 cards are played. It's very simple. So let's see what I think about the game, shall we? Well, Ni Ichi. Honestly, it's a cool little, light little card game. I think the only other really filler games that I have is Lost Legacy and Coup. So this is a good little addition. I think I kickstarted it for like 15 bucks. But there is one thing I have to say. And if you're the guy who created this game, learn to write a better rulebook. This rulebook is trash. It took me, my wife, my brother, and my friend forever to figure out how the hell a turn works in this game. I had to go watch a YouTube tutorial on his page to figure out how to play the damn game. This rulebook told me nothing. Because the rulebook states, Battle Phase. Selected cards are played in order of the lowest strength or the highest strength. But it doesn't actually state that you have to play them on other players. It just says, you play them. That's all it does. And it barely mentions anything about the rock, paper, scissors, element thing. Whole 9 yards. Reads terribly. Once we figured out how to play, the game is a blast and it takes like 5 minutes to play. Super simple. And of course you get to scream, Ni Ichi! Flip all your cards. And so it's good fun. I mean, maybe it's just us. Maybe we're mildly mentally been hit in the head or something. I don't know. But between the four of us, we barely could figure out how to play. So, other than that, the game's a blast though. If it's still available, I'm not 100% sure if it is, or if you'll be able to buy it aftermarket. But if you can, I definitely recommend it. Ni Ichi is a good little game. So anyways, if you like the review, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in the quarantine.